do you overcome laziness and take action?
Let's begin with what laziness is. This will help us understand its causes and how to overcome laziness and take action. Laziness is the lack of desire to do anything. To put it another way, there is no such thing as laziness. There is a lack of desire. Why does desire disappear? 1. Fears. You may have already made a mistake and are afraid of stepping on the same rake. 2. Uninteresting task. When things are not interesting, our brain tries to avoid the task, including laziness. 3. Lack of self-discipline. It keeps us moving. Makes us do anything, even if we don't want to. Read more about self-discipline. A few other possible choices I mentioned in this article. How to beat laziness. My ways of fighting laziness. 1. The 25-minute rule. The first thing I tell my brain is, let's just do 25 minutes and then lay around. 25 minutes is not so long that it becomes much easier to sit down at the computer and get down to business. The important thing is exactly 25 minutes, not half an hour, not an hour. They sound intimidatingly long already. And after 5 to 10 minutes, I already forget about the laziness and quietly do my job. 2. Piece of cake. If the goal seems too big and impossible, I cut it into smaller pieces so that I can accomplish such a task in 20 minutes or even faster. The brain likes to do anything easy and fast, so this method is perfect for fighting laziness. 3. Deadline. I set deadlines for each of my tasks. This creates the effect of an obligation to myself. But most importantly, do not set a strong deadline. We often think we can do it faster than we actually are. 4. Focusing on results, not problems. I think about what will happen if I do, not what challenges surround me. The brain is afraid of problems, so it will avoid any encounter with them. 5. What will happen if I do and what will happen if I don't? This is an interesting question that I periodically ask myself. Reminds us of what we are striving for in order to achieve our goals. 6. Telling others what you will do. Again, our brain is afraid that we will be judged for something and belittled. To avoid this, it is willing to go all out. I don't apply that often because the motivation from that is lost if you do that with everything. 7. Being inspired by successful people. To read an autobiography or watch a movie about a successful person strongly inspires us to action. The main thing is to start right away, otherwise the effect disappears pretty quickly. A couple more ways to combat laziness. 1. Doing nothing. It seems to do nothing, but try just sit on a chair, fold your arms and sit. If you have never meditated, it is unlikely to sit in 5 minutes. You will immediately want to do something, so proceed immediately to your task. 2. Play a role. An interesting way that I'm just mastering is to play a role. Look at the goal. What do you want to become? A millionaire? Then say to yourself, I'm a millionaire. What am I supposed to do? That's right, make money, not sit on Instagram. 3. If I'm lazy, I'm not human. A tough but effective technique. Are you human? A supreme and divine being? A higher intelligence? And you can't agree with yourself. Be human, negotiate with yourself. 4. Play. Everyone wants to play, many know the benefits they bring. But few take advantage of this opportunity. Try turning a task into a game. Imagine that you are running a king's errand and getting gold for every task you do, or else your life will be taken from you. Extra. Count to 5. Another great way to stop being lazy and get started is the 5-second rule. Before you start, count to yourself or out loud from 1 to 5 and get started. Nothing lasts forever. These techniques are all good in their own way, but they only work once. You have to repeat them almost every time. It's hard to start doing them all over again. But there is a way out. It is not eternal, of course, either, but it is long-lasting. And it is self-discipline. It will take a lot of time to develop it, but it will be the best investment in yourself. Develop self-discipline by applying the 11 methods listed above, and soon you won't need to use them. Maybe you don't care. If none of the suggested methods help, you should wonder if that's what you need. Maybe you are doing it, not because you want to, but because someone else needs it from you. In this article, I wrote about how to figure out if this is your goal or not. How do you fight laziness?